Oh, you had a cave in, the poor bastard. Grave robber. Oh, he's a grave robber. Ah, scum. What's good, my dudes? Welcome back to the grid, and today we're taking a nostalgic nosedive with Indiana Jones and the Great Circle. Oh, easy there, Junior. Indiana Jones is another one of those fascinating franchises that dance between the line of triumph and tragedy. I was introduced to this saga, like most kids, from my dad, and he roped me in with the classic phrase, "Look, it's Han Solo." These films soon became one of my favorite trilogies next to Star Wars and Lord of the Rings. Traveling the world, studying history, fighting Nazis, confronting the supernatural, color 10-year-old me intrigued. When I heard the rumor that we were getting a new game, a new Indiana Jones game, I began to foam at the mouth. I thought it was going to be another one of those poor cash grabs. An Uncharted clone with a really poor story. Yet my curiosity got the better of me and my jaw dropped the floor when I saw that it was first person.
Well, gentlemen, you had my curiosity, but now you have my attention.
Indiana Jones and the Great Circle is a 2024 action-adventure game developed by MachineGames and published by Bethesda Softworks. It is based on the Indiana Jones franchise. Junior is back, baby. Taking place between Raiders of the Lost Ark and The Last Crusade. After the last two movies, I'm happy to see Henry back up to his old hijinks. You heard me. I did not like Crystal Skull, and I didn't bother with Dial of Dookie. Oh, I'm such a child. I believe Indy's best ending is The Last Crusade, riding off into the sunset. So I'm very happy with the results here. A classic Indiana Jones experience. Game opens up to the opening act of Raiders of the Lost Ark, and it's almost shot for shot. Boulder and Hall. I like that boulder. That is a nice boulder. We find Junior nose deep in his desk, awakening from the tutorial to a strange noise coming from the college museum. What Indy assumes to be a cat burglar reveals himself to be a giant of a problem. After a giant named Locust has a fight with Indy and then sends him off to the Dreamlands, we find Indy waking the next morning trying to figure out what this giant must have taken. Him and his companion Marcus Brody not only come to the conclusion that this is a giant named Locust. Not only did he steal an important artifact from the college museum, but he also works for the Vatican.
And the plot thickens!
With lead in hand, Indy embarks on his next adventure, just in time for midterms too. Fascist Italy. 1937, a great place to start. Okay, this is really not a great place to start. A great place to start. My God, did I write this? Mussolini is in power and the party's hand has even reached into the church. Indy sneaks into the Vatican City, and this is a great time for the game to show you the stealth mechanics and the plethora of weapons that you'll be able to use in these combat situations. Indiana Jones is known for its over-the-top fight scenes in action, but we'll get into that in a bit. Henry rendezvous with his old friend, Father Antonio Morello, a friend from the Great War, because Indy's done it all, I suppose. Literally, if you look into the Indiana Jones television series, he meets like almost every historical figure you could think of, old and young. You're welcome. After a warm reunion, you now have the city to explore. This game gives you plenty to do. This is any completionist's delight. Keeping in with Indiana's globetrotting adventures, this game is no exception and it even excels. Vatican City, Italy, Giza, Thailand, even the Himalayas.
Welcome to the Himalayas!
Indy also gets plenty of help from his colleagues. Other archaeologists, local doctors, vendors, all willing to lend a helping hand. Some for a just cause, others for a little financial gain. This doesn't only immerse the player, it magnifies the game's scope. It gives you so much to do. Putting you in the shoes of Junior and doing some actual field work while occasionally slapping fascists with a sledgehammer. I like those parts. The game pushes exploration and problem solving, really pushing the player out into the world. You have tools like your camera, Indy's whip, which is a joy to use, not only in world, but in combat as well. Each of Indy's costumes and disguises comes with a melee weapon or a revolver of some kind. Many maps, books, you can either discover in world or during a quest. The books are how you gain perks and abilities, and some books are just basically lore. And that's pretty sweet. One can be a little bit overwhelmed at times because you will acquire a lot of books, and at some points of the game you'll be wondering why you're getting your ass handed to you so many times, and it's because you forgot the books. I made this mistake many times. But I can't tell whether or not if it's the game actually achieving something or it's just myself. Many activities you can do. Tracking down lost artifacts, sneaking into enemy camps, depriving Nazis and fascists of money and nice things, earning some extra cash and some bare knuckle boxing, taking pictures of cats. Outstanding. Now, not everybody is so keen to have Junior snooping about, so you'll need to throw down, and by God is it fun. You could approach it any way you like. You could take the direct approach, relying on your revolver. They will return fire. I personally enjoy the melee combat far more than the gunplay, and it's not that the gunplay is any bad. It's good. Just melee combat takes the cake for me. Hitting fascists with sledgehammers, knocking them out has never felt this good, and the game gives you a plethora of weapons to use. Sledgehammers, wooden spoons, brooms, candelabras, bottles, lots of bottles, hammers, and it's really satisfying where you're in the stealth segments of the game and you get caught red-handed and you just initially panic and throw the first weapon that's the only weapon that's in your hand. You just throw the first weapon in your hand and you're praying that it hits him with a headshot. It's those little moments that genuinely feel like that they're part of the universe, and it's nice. It's true immersion. And most of the sounds are lifted straight from the films. It gives players the ultimate dopamine hit when your blows connect and where you push an enemy off a ledge. It's incredibly satisfying. Now in the first half of the game, as I mentioned, you're gonna feel like you're getting your ass kicked. You gotta play it smart. But by the latter half of the game, you're gonna be Indy himself, bona fide badass. The game will be in full swing and so will you. Literally. Oh shit, he actually saw me. Right. He ran right into that one. Mr. Sandman, bring me a dream. Ooh. Damn, Indy. I mean, like a real Nazi, not like someone who was, you know, conscribed into fighting for it. Some people were. And that's kind of sad. Not all Germans were Nazis. Like they took out a lot of their own people, and that's really sad. But anyway, I'm in a restricted area. Whoops! Just don't be alarmed. Don't be. I'm just taking a shortcut. Just taking a shortcut. It's okay. Yeah, you just did not see me like skidoo my way into the fucking dig site. It's okay. Don't worry. Good boy. Good Tagen. Dankeschön. Lights out.
Watch your step, pal. Safe landing. Ha! Careful, no.
That's amazing. Oh boy, we gotta keep doing that. That's so satisfying.
Sei morto, caro mio. Almeno
Just block off. Junior's field work paying off in the Vatican City, he's able to deduce that our giant friend Locus is a Nephilim, an ancient race of giants from the Bible, dating back to the days of Noah. This revelation, the investigation comes to the conclusion that the Nephilim are the guardians of the Great Circle. A mysterious alignment of ancient sites around the world suggested a hidden connection between them along a specific Great Circle path. Yeah, it's a lot of lore, I know. This would lead Indy on a global race against the Axis archaeologist Emmerich Voss. He's a bit kooky.
Ihren peinlichen Versuch, Dominanz zu zeigen, zu unterstreichen. Der Riese war unsere einzige Möglichkeit, die Traumstille zu öffnen. Und Sie, Oberst Ganz, haben ihn getötet. Wie wollen Sie das wieder gut machen, Sie Schimpanse?
Fortunately, my friends, Indy is not alone. There's Gina, an Italian reporter. Gina decides to help Indy in search of her sister who went missing while working for Voss. Indy and Gina follow every clue through the Great Circle. Nazi excavations in Giza, a daring cruise through the Himalayas, with a very mythical conclusion going down in Thailand. A rumble in the jungle, if you will. There'd be monsters here too. Music is nostalgic, really echoing that sense of adventure that Indiana Jones has been known for. Adventure, wonder, and a bit of heart as well. Gordy Hobb did a really good job. He's already familiar with his work from Indiana Jones and the Staff of Kings. While standing on his own, the game still echoes Indy's iconic march as well. And while at first I felt hesitant about Troy Baker playing Indy, I was genuinely surprised. Troy Baker did a great job playing Indiana Jones. He really nails that checkered, sarcastic hero with a big heart. The game has some fantastic Easter eggs, and one of my favorites is you come across the office of Henry Jones Sr., Indy's dad. You even get to see the dog that Junior named himself after, Indiana. I'm glad the game didn't rely too much on the movies, but it would have been nice to see Sala in Giza. That would have been really cool to see. As I said before, Indiana Jones in the Great Circle delivers the classic Indy experience: adventure, wonder, and heart. In conclusion, I give Indiana Jones and the Great Circle 9 out of 10. It will be interesting to see some DLC come for this game, but we shall wait and see. Oh, how we doing? Life's been getting intense. Okay, maybe intense was a bit of a bad word. Juggling more than what I'm used to in juggling. The games that I've been playing a lot have a lot of depth, a lot of playing time behind them, so that explains why I haven't been playing putting so much content up on here. I've been knee deep in RPGs at the moment. Open world games take a lot of time to cover, so I wanted to make sure that I did it justice at least. My Twitch has always been consistent. I haven't really been showing my face literally on there that much, but I still get on there, so always been trying to keep Twitch very consistent. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. How did you feel about the Indiana Jones game? I've thought about covering it in a revisits, but maybe we'll put that up on the tack board for now. So don't forget to like and subscribe, and until next time, stay sharp, my friends.